Plump Goops Podcast.
Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes.
Welcome back, everyone. The hot takes, high stakes, hot takes, high stakes, hot takes, high stakes, hot takes, high stakes. Dun 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 dun.
Is it okay if I just go on my phone for this?
You can just chill on your phone for a little while, and Resma and I can hold down the fort, I think.
Let's do a SpongeBob watch party.
Ooh, what will we watch?
Episode
SpongeBob.
1.
Episode 1. Isn't episode 1 just how to make a Krabby Patty?
I think so. Isn't
I'm
it?
pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Or it could be the bus one where it gets stuck at the station. Like a little,
Definitely not. Definitely not episode 1.
That's not it. It could be the SpongeBob movie.
No.
That's such a good movie. Properly rated movie, honestly.
What's the rating?
It's like 8 out of 10 or something.
And you're fine with that?
I'm fine with that.
You're fine with mediocrity?
Define mediocre in terms of the 10-star scale.
9.
9.
Anything but 10 is mediocre.
You sound like
At
Ronick,
best.
honestly.
Mediocre. Well, oh, Mad Max, remember? Mediocre.
Mediocre.
You remember that?
Mm.
This is Hot Takes, High Stakes, the only show on the internet that has takes. Nothing else.
I don't think that's true.
Well, name one other.
First take.
That's not
Matt-
internet. That's not on the internet. That's on
Matt
the
Gates.
airwaves. Matt Gates, that's
Posted on
defunct.
YouTube.
They post it on YouTube, but is that their main source of viewership?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime
I
Video
asked.
has a show, I think.
As a show, has what show?
A podcast, actually. Me take
All or nothing.
Oh, called Hot Takes, High Stakes, and it's this one.
hot takes and deep stakes.
Hot
No
takes, deep
shot.
Eddie shot.
No.
No take.
No.
What, Corey?
Hot. This video is sponsored by Tito's.
Sponsored by Tito's, Handmade Vodka. How do you hand make vodka? Is my question. Where does
I
vodka
think
come
you
from?
do it with like your hand presses the button to start the machine to do it.
Right.
Right.
Can you not say that? Is that false advertising?
Like if you're like at what point is something handmade is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Something is handmade when the Handmaid's Tale is playing. So it's only 1 hour a week, and in that hour, that's when all handmade things are made.
Handmade hour.
It's the handmade hour. Okay, wake up. Wake up. I need you here. Yeah, so Hot Takes, High Stakes is a show where every episode we give 3 takes and sometimes a warm-up take. And we talk about them, and at the end of the episode, we find out which take was the hottest. And I have a hunch today.
I have a hunch.
What's
It's
your
gonna be
hunch?
the
You go
hottest take.
first. You go first.
My hunch that Corey's gonna have the hottest take. It's
Ooh.
gonna be so out of left field.
Oh,
Be very
you
way out
might
of
be
left field.
onto something, Racema.
I think that's my hunch as well. That Corey's going to come with the heat this episode. I'm not.
No. I'm not the heater, so
That's true. No one is the heater but Corey. In 7th place in the advanced stats.
Yep.
Yeah, Corey?
yeah.
Yeah.
Started with like
Yeah, Corey?
I started with my first 5 or 4 Fs with 0, and then I've been boom, hot sick. So I'm on the come up.
Is that true, or are you capping?
It's around there.
Right. Well, does anyone have a warm-up tick before we start?
I think that men ought to paint their nails more.
Are yours painted?
No.
What color would you paint your nails if you were to get them painted?
I was doing like designs on it, like a tattoo.
Ooh.
A tattoo?
A tattoo?
Just smiley
Is that how you
face,
pronounce
smiley
it?
face,
Tattoo?
sad face, angry face, and then a gun on here.
Ooh. So a gun. So
Wait, what?
let's say you had a smiley face on your middle finger and you flipped someone off. That's kind of ironic, right?
Yeah.
The irony's not lost on me, Corey.
There.
Wait, and what's on your index?
Also smiley face.
So smiley face.
So your middle finger.
And then your
Sad
ring
face.
finger is a sad face.
Yeah.
And your pinky
Angry
finger is
face.
an angry face.
Gun.
Okay.
Like
Oh no. My AirPods are dying. Hold on, I'm gonna do the
Run.
thing where I
Oh, no.
charge one and
Oh.
then keep one.
What starts here changes the world.
Yeah, that's true.
It certainly does.
You're changing the world right now, Corey. Okay.
I certainly am.
If I had to paint my nails, I would do like a zebra pattern, but
I don't
with
think you
like
can pull it off.
that's really hard to hear right now. That's not what I needed to hear.
He wasn't in a good place.
I was not in a good place, and you sunk me deeper
Radio
into the hole.
sponsored by Ozarka.
Two sponsors. Okay, Corey, do the ad read then. If we're sponsored by Ozarka, do the ad read.
The ad read.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ozarka, get your spring water at your local grocery store in a bottle, but it's spring water.
It's not what I needed right now.
That's not what I needed to hear right now. Rosa, what pattern would you go with? Would you go with a solid color?
I'd go for a pattern where you put your fingers together. It's like a design.
Oh, interesting.
Like a snake or something. It's all the
yeah.
way down.
Oh God, don't say it.
Don't say we're sponsored by batteries.
Don't say it.
No,
Don't
I just
say it.
have that. We're not
You-
sponsored by it.
You just have a Duracell battery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So would it be like a word?
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, I get like a bunch of different letters. You can spell different shit on your.
I would get caprese, like the caprese salad.
That's really weird.
That's really specific.
I'm a sucker
Yeah,
for
do you like
Olive
caprese
Garden,
salad?
the garden. It's okay.
Okay. I'm
It's
just
fine.
confused why you would taint your fingernails with something that you think is just okay.
I don't think it
True.
would be taint. I think it would be blessed.
Well, I
Kinda
think
like we
it'd be
are in this
messed.
moment. Oh, you think it'd be?
Messed.
That's not what I needed to hear right now. So Corey's warrant take is that that men should paint their nails more, huh? Open your eyes a little bit more. They're like half closed.
That's racist.
We are.
Sorry, there's just a light in my eye, you know.
Yeah, it seems
nice lighting.
controllable.
You in South
Ooh,
Lake
no,
right now?
turn it back. Turn it back.
I'm in slocks.
Slonks.
Yeah.
That's my shit. All the girls want to be like this. So who wants to go first?
Ain't no holla back, girl.
Girl.
I'd like to go
We're done with the
first.
song
Careful
now?
about copyright. Oh, Resma's
I'd
volunteering.
love to go
himself.
first.
Do it then.
I
Okay, I'll go
stumbled.
first, I guess.
No.
Wrong. I
Wrong.
stumbled across this take
Mm.
when I came back to Austin.
Oh,
Uh,
Okay.
a homecoming of sorts.
homecoming. Went to the grocery store, the local HEB.
Mhm.
Ebel.
And I was picking
Off
out chicken.
Ebel.
And chicken's so bland. So I was like, I'm going to start marinating my meats. Then I stumbled to the conclusion. We should start marinating everything.
Marinate everything.
Marinate
What if I
everything.
marinate my hand in nail polish and I just
That's valid.
my
I'd
entire
say
hand is
100%.
covered.
You're
I'd agree with
obsessed,
that.
man.
I'd agree with that.
You're obsessed.
Exactly what I needed to hear right now.
Then you'd become nail polish man. You'd fall asleep with your hand in the jar of nail polish, and then the nail polish would travel up your arm until it overtook you, and then you would just be covered in a sheen.
You've heard of the phrase ice in my veins, but what about nail polish in my veins?
Polish in my
Nail
veins.
polish in my
In your
So-
what?
your marinate take, is this just regards to food?
No, it could be drink too. Think about it. We marinate
Mm.
vodka and a bunch of different fruits. That way you get sort of a punch at the end.
Oh.
Think about that. You
okay.
marinate your coffee in creamer, right? You kind of let it sit there while it cools down.
I guess. Well, how long does something have to be sitting for it to be a marinade?
Overnight.
Has
That's
to
a
be
little
overnight?
bit of a conservative take. I'd say like maybe 5 to 10 minutes for it to be marinating.
Whoa,
No,
that's
Corey's
a bit
take-
short.
Oh, interesting. 5 to 10 minutes is a
I
marinade.
feel like there's a
I think so. Yeah.
minimum marinate time. I'm gonna look it up.
So you can brine your chicken, right? That's technically marinating it in like salt and water. Right.
Right.
True.
I feel like you're really expanding the definition of marinate.
That's my take. We marinate everything. In fact, if you wanted to, you could marinate your vodka, Tito's vodka.
Tito's
sponsored
handmade
by
vodka.
Tito's handmade vodka in
Ozarka spring water.
pineapple juice.
Yeah, Ozarka
Very-
spring water. They actually marinate the water in minerals.
They marinate it in the rocks on the springs, along the springs.
It's
I
a
bet they do,
brine
though.
of sorts.
Yeah, I bet they do.
So let's talk about some synonyms here of marinate. We have soak, right?
We've got bloke. No, that's not one.
That's a homophone. We have what is brining?
Brining is marinating.
It's like salt water, right? When you put in
Oh, it has to
water.
be salt
Yeah, I
water.
think.
I don't think it has to be salt water, but it's like to keep the juice inside.
Okay, what would you marinate a potato chip in?
Oh, that's interesting. Probably just regular water. Sometimes potato chips are really salty.
So you would
Excuse me?
say that once again?
I'm gonna
Let's
soak.
drag back.
I'm gonna
We're
soak
gonna
a
marinate
bloke
a crisp
a crisp potato chip
potato
in
chip
water.
in water.
And why? To get the salt off?
Get the salt off.
No, you should brine it,
Oh, true.
Brine it.
right?
And then
Well, we
bake
said
them
those were
again.
synonyms, pretty much.
Twice baked.
All right, but in salt water.
You could.
But then that's what I'm saying. You get the salt on the outside off, but then it soaks in. Then are you
On
going
the
to dry it
inside.
afterwards? Are you going to dry the chip after you take it out?
Air dry with a hair dryer.
You're going to hit it with the hair dryer?
Blow on it a couple times, you know.
I want to see you try this. I want to see you like put like a Lay's potato chip in some water, then try to take it out and air dry it. And see
That
what
should
it
be my
tastes
series. I just start marinating
like. Just
everything.
marinate things.
I'm gonna get a full tub of Chick-fil-A sauce from Chick-fil-A.
Ooh,
Start marinating stuff in that.
Ooh. Yeah.
the
Wait,
marinade god.
Resma either marinates something or paints his nails.
Or paints my nails. What
No, I
was
think that's
Sam's
okay.
idea? What was the idea for Sam's series?
Yeah, it's just either one thing or so like
Takes
well
a
most of
shit
them
or
would be
bakes
like
bread.
Sam either buys and tries a fish fillet from McDonald's or shits in a box. It's either him going to McDonald's and doing like a fun little mukbang and a review, or it's him shitting in a box.
I think it should
And you have to
be
click to find out.
like he makes it where only one time ever that he tries the fish fillet. Because like you can't try it multiple times if you already had it.
Right, but
True.
each video would be like him doing a different thing or shitting in a box, you know, like
I think it should be like 25 shitting in a box, and then like there was like, oh, when's he gonna try the fish fillet? And then episode 26 he shits in a box again.
yeah.
But episode 27 he also shits in a box, and then eventually he'll eat a fish fillet. But yeah,
By when? What episode?
I
Or
don't
is that
know.
a spoiler?
That'll be a spoiler.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Sam has yet to do even a single episode.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, but
Same.
like he has an idea. Like we gave him this golden idea
Oh yeah,
and he squandered
but
it.
I don't think he wants to shit in a box personally.
Well, he doesn't have to actually shit is the thing. He could just do like full size box, like body size box, just his head, and he just has to pretend to shit.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh!
Yeah.
Then he climaxes at the end.
And then wait, what?
No. And then the rest of the video is outro.
Is that
It's
number?
like 5 seconds.
What's that
and then-
number when you shit in climax?
What's the
Number
number?
6?
Is that a number? Like you have number 1, number 2.
Because number 1 is pee, number 2 is shitting, number 3 is shitting and peeing, number 4. Well, actually, 2
Is this your
is
take?
like whenever you sit, you
This is
basically
foul.
pee, right?
Whenever
Yeah.
you, not always.
Okay, so
Sometimes you pee and then
Number
you're like,
4
oh, I
is
have to
shit,
poo, so you sit
pee,
down.
throw up.
Oh god.
Number 5 is
I've done that. I've almost done that before.
Number 4 is severe dehydration. Sounds like.
shit, pee, throw up, and cry.
Oh, then I've
And
almost
then
done number 5.
6 is, a little splotch in the
Oh,
porta
you're
potty.
like this close to never
Stop.
being asked back.
Yeah,
This close.
bleep that.
Bleep that convo.
God.
Yeah, bleep.
Anyway, yeah, Rez, I think that'd be a good
Bleeposaurus.
series. I think that'd be an excellent series. Is Resma tries a different marinade each week.
Yeah, true. I could actually get started with that. Actually,
I might
Let me
do
think
one
about my
where
first
I
marinade.
either
They have to be unconventional though.
yeah, exactly. Like honey
Like
mustard.
salt, like water in a
something.
potato chip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I should do one where I either do something or take a shot of Taka.
What's Taka?
It's like the worst vodka of all time. I think.
The first time I drank in college, it was a $10 bottle of vodka.
Yeah, that's
It was
Pretty much
bad.
that.
probably like Skull or Taka or something.
I don't know. Is vodka regional? Who knows?
Yeah, it is.
Could be.
Tito's
Tito's
is in
handmade.
Austin.
Tito's Handmade Vodka, only in Austin, Texas. Sponsored. Oh. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this. I mean, we can just marinate more stuff.
Marinate more stuff.
Okay. Name one
You think
other
it's
thing you can
underrated?
marinate.
Huh?
Name one
You think
other
it's
thing you can
underrated?
marinate.
Do you think that's why?
Okay, fine. Corey, what?
Oh.
I think it is underrated. And one other thing that you could marinate:
Yeah.
bacon.
In what?
So like
Apples.
anything, you can do it in like apples. You can do like a jam of sorts.
Apple sauce?
Wait,
you
that could
cut
actually
an
be raw.
apple and then you stick it in.
Actually, it could
Stick
be
it into
raw with
what?
applesauce.
Into the
I feel like
bacon? You sound like a fool right now, Corey.
if you marinate in
Stick the
applesauce, I
bacon
bet
in
it'd be
the
pretty good.
apple.
Oh.
You just like
Wait.
rub off the applesauce afterwards, and then it's like it has like an applewood smoked bacon.
Guys, Tanner's lizard's going crazy.
Gary, do you think
Yeah.
applesauce actually tastes like apples?
No,
I've never
Just
had
like-
applesauce. I'm not 5.
just like fruit flavored things don't taste like fruits sometimes.
You were 5 once, Corey.
Yeah, and I didn't eat applesauce because I wasn't 4.
So you missed your window.
No, I just wasn't a child.
When you were 5.
Yeah, mentally it was all there.
Mentally, you were
Physically,
here.
It was also there.
Mentally, you were here at 22 years old. When you were
Mentally,
5.
you were here now.
Be here now.
Precisely.
Um,
If everyone wants to challenge me on that, you can, but you can't because you're wrong.
on what? On whether or not you tried applesauce?
No.
I'm not liking your energy today. It's very strange. I don't know what to do with it. Resma, I'd agree. Let's marinate things. Let's do it. You and
Let's
me
do it.
together.
All on board.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a hot take. I disagree.
You don't
Okay.
think it's a hot take, or you agree
I think
with the
many
take?
people marinate. And also,
That's
it
not
comes
the
with
fucking-
laziness too, with the marinating,
You think marinating is lazy?
No. Like, people don't marinate because, like, it involves more effort
Right.
than just seasoning your chicken post-cook.
Post cook.
Why do you season?
Yeah.
You gotta do pre.
You gotta do
and
pre-cook,
post.
right?
Or, I mean, yeah, sorry, pre-cook. Well,
Pre-cook.
like, right before you cook.
Okay. Well. I'm interested to see where you take this, Resma. I would like to see some marinades. I would like to see some irons in the fire.
Some
What
Potato
was your
chips in the
marinade
water.
that you did?
Some potato chips in the water. What, Corey?
What was your marinade that you did?
that I chose at the store, like at H-E-B.
Yeah.
I just bought one. It was like
What was it
a
called?
barbecue salt rub.
And you rubbed
Just
it.
Yeah, I rubbed it.
What'd you rub it on?
Chick.
Wait, where's Resma compared to me right now?
Below. Yeah, but you kind of have to go like bottom corner, other
Yeah.
corner. He dodged it. Wait, but actually, I think it'll flip it. No, it'll flip me. So that's okay. You guys did well. Corey, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next? Or do you want to do rock, paper, scissors with our eyes closed, and then we trust Resma whether or not we won?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's Cameron.
I won.
Cameron won. So who goes first?
I have
I'll
a
go
log.
first.
He had a spider.
Get off my screen. Duck your head for the rest of this take, Corey. You're in timeout. That was Resma. That wasn't me. Oh, that was off screen.
Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
Oof. Ooh.
Did I see
Ooh.
someone spit on Trae Young or attempted to?
No, someone dumped
Last night.
dumped a bucket of popcorn on Russell Westbrook, though.
I saw that. He
Well,
tried to
he-
fight them.
Straight up
Yeah,
throw the
same.
bucket at him.
Didn't see it.
Remember when Tito took a fan's corn and ate it through his helmet?
More
Terrell
like
Owens?
dumped it into his helmet, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, here's my take.
Go
It's
ahead and give your take, yeah.
it's really it's a basic bitch kind of take. It's no marinade. My take is that baths are disgusting.
Bats? Like in
Baths,
Austin?
baths is
Like
Bad.
I
that.
kind of like
Jesus.
bats. I think they're the rats of the sky.
You're not listening.
Oh, you're talking about bathing?
Bathing, baths.
You mean like
Wow.
batch?
Dallas, hopefully Dallas
Batch.
doesn't watch this episode or she'll be pissed.
Will she be mad?
Yeah, she takes lots of bathes.
It's just you sitting in like your now I can semi understand like doing it as like
About a jacuzzi.
jacuzzis are fine.
Koozies are fine. Yeah.
Because you don't go in there. Think about this. Typically, lots of times, baths are like shower bath combinations, right?
Yeah.
Much
like a
of the time.
bathtub.
We're gonna. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
sitting with just your nude skin atop where everyone like stands to wash off all their stink and their sweat. And
Well, let's hope you clean your tub once in a while.
but every day, Corey,
I mean,
every
if I
day,
shower, I would imagine the soap and water would at least wash most of the filth down the drain.
and that's the kicker.
That's where you're
Most.
wrong.
Let's
Most.
But then where's the line? Doorknobs are dirty.
right, but
you
you're
know.
not sitting
Yeah,
your
bathing in your
nude
doorknob.
skin on it and bathing in water that touched and came from the doorknob.
But you would jump in a lake, right?
I would.
I would jump in a
I
lake.
feel like
But I
lakes
wouldn't
are-
bathe in a lake. Would I bathe in a lake? Would I sit there for hours on end saying, "Oh, this is
I mean, you could.
relaxing. I'm getting clean."
What if we threw a bath bomb in a lake? That must be really
Ooh,
bad
yo.
for the environment.
That'd be super bad for the environment. We'd get arrested for sure.
Yeah.
But so I can more see the relaxation aspect, even though I think it's a little filthy. Where
I don't think it's any more filthy than any other. I guess. What do you mean, like bathe? Like, just the goal is to clean yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
Do people bathe to clean themselves? Or do they bathe to relax?
They bathe to
Both.
clean themselves. And I think it starts when like you're a kid, right? Because that kind of makes sense. Like you got to wash your child, so you just kind of throw them into a little thing of water, and it's easier than a shower, you know.
A lot of people I know Dallas bathes to relax, not to clean herself.
Right.
'Cause you always shower after, right? After
Does she
bathe.
shower
yeah,
after?
You could always shower after. I don't think she does that. But
What I'm saying though, I already acknowledged the relaxation aspect. I'm saying clean. If you try to clean yourself in the bath, you're misguided. Because
I don't think so, because only your a lot of time only your feet and your ass are touching.
I'm not even talking about the bottom though. Like you clean yourself off, right? So like you're cleaning yourself, and
What do
like
you-
ideally you're getting the stuff off, but then where's it going?
What do you
You're
use
just
to even
sitting in it.
clean
Oh,
yourself?
the classic argument, the bathing in your own filth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I could see that. But what are you actually using to clean yourself?
Well, I would use my hands, but some could use a loofah.
Yeah, I use a
Or a
loofah
brush.
to get a better scrub. I'm not a big fan of brushes. It feels like old people shite.
And that's
Like
you're
I can
anti that.
reach.
And
I don't have
you're 5.
arthritis.
Mentally, you're 5, right?
Right. You're mentally 5, and that seems like old
But
person
that at
shite.
5, I was 22 mentally.
Right.
So you're
It's
regressing.
flipped.
Well, no.
The curious case of Benjamin Dotson.
So that's basically just like the crux of it. Like, say your car was dirty, you're gonna take it to a car wash so that they can spray it down like a shower, and you're not gonna be like, let me go put it in this tub of water and scrub it with a sponge.
I say we try that.
I can imagine how tough it would be to put a car in a tub of water, though.
Let's marinate our
a
car
body
in
of water.
Let's do it. We should
Let's
try to marinate our
car
in a body of
Ooh.
water. A body of salt water. We'll brine it.
We'll brine it.
What about dishes?
Yeah, don't soak your dishes. That's already been a take.
No, like the thing where you put one side of the. Remember Peace Level Donuts, Cameron, when we washed dishes?
Oh yeah, I didn't like that. That seemed like
What
we
do you
weren't
do?
watching it, but I wasn't going to complain. You dip it in like cleanser. Oh, but you still showered it down with the power wash, right?
But yeah, a lot of people made a giant pile of soapy,
Ugh,
soapy
wash it down.
hot water and put it in, and then that would like kind of loosen up everything, soften up the hard shit. Then you scrub it after, and then put it like off to the side, which I feel like that's what like you're doing in a bath. Like you
not if you don't
scrub and
shower
clean
after.
yourself, but it's not like say you've got like dirt on your shoulder and I scrub the dirt off and it gets in the bathtub. If I dip my shoulder in, I'm not going to come up like with a shoulder full of dirt because it's going to stay in the water.
Right, but it's generally the dirt is generally in the tub. Like there's no circulation process like a shower. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not ridding yourself of the dirt. You're sitting in the dirt.
You're also sanitizing it anyway.
That's what they say. That's what Big Soap wants you to think.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think about Big Soap, not gonna lie.
You better be bathing
more
in,
about Big Soap.
In just Tito's handmade vodka. Just marinating yourself in Tito.
Would that hurt? You think getting in a bath of vodka? Would that burn your skin?
I feel like that'd be a waste of vodka.
It would be a waste of vodka for sure. But
unless
would
it was Taka, then I don't think it would be.
Ooh, Rez, that's a video marinating myself in vodka.
How much would that video cost, do you think?
I don't know. If you got $10 vodka, and how big is a bathtub volumetrically?
I don't know. Probably like gallons.
A few gallons, more than
Probably
a few gallons.
Probably like 90 gallons. You think
90 gallons, you think?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Let's calculate how much this vodka video would cost. Because I'm interested. If you wanted to fill
attention, can you redo the conversation?
Yeah, so we're talking about filling a bathtub with vodka, and then Resma calling
I've lost interest.
42 gallons.
42 gallons is a bathtub?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how many liters are in a gallon? Like 8?
How many liters in a gallon?
Because there are 2 liters in a quart, right? And then 4 quarts in a gallon.
3.78 liters.
3.78 liters in a gallon.
Oh, that's why they always use 3.75 liters for like. Oh wait, no, it's 1.75. Wait, 3.75 liters.
3.78.
So that's
huge.
158 liters.
It's like double a handle.
There's 158 bottles of vodka.
Well, how much liquor is in a bottle of vodka?
Well, you can get the liter size, right?
Is that the biggest size they have?
I think so.
And what's like the cheapest you can get that for?
Cheapest vodka.
Yeah.
Cheapest vodka.
1 liter.
$12 or $11. I'm seeing New Amsterdam.
No, you can
$11.
get cheaper on sale at West Campus Mart. $8 handles.
Oh, but they're only 750 milliliters.
Oh.
You could definitely get.
So let's just say we
really shitty $8 1.75 liter handles.
Let's say we can get a bottle of vodka for like $10. Let's say on average.
Wait, if it's 750, then you just have to get 200 bottles, and that's pretty much filling up the bathtub. Because you multiply 200 times 750, and you're gonna get 150 or like
the
equivalent. You know what I mean?
So that's basically $2,000.
Yeah.
I'm down.
$2,000.
Plus, you bathe
We'll make
in
the
it,
money
and then
back.
You do a little, you know.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna sip on your shoulder dirt filled Tito's handmade vodka.
Why does your shoulder have so much dirt? Is my question.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have any.
You should. Oh, here's a good Tito's handmade vodka commercial. Really cheap, bad vodka, right? And that's in a bath. And then you lay in that, and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel very good. And then you get in the Tito's one, and you're like, this is nice.
And then you go.
Yeah, and then you go. You do the in the bad one, you spew it everywhere because it's bad.
Futurama, where Bender turns really tiny, like all his clones are really tiny, and then they rearrange the molecules, like every molecule that's a liquid on the planet Earth, to make it alcohol because he's alcoholic.
No.
Hammer off their ass.
No.
Is this Avengers? Age of Ultron?
I think that's where they got the plot to Age of Ultron from.
You think so?
Okay. Well, do you guys agree with my take that Resma should make a video comparing Tito's handmade vodka bath to different kind of generic
I
bath?
agree with both of your takes, the bathtub take
Nice.
and that take.
Nice.
And Core?
Do you agree?
I disagree with one, but I won't tell you which.
That's what I like to hear, actually.
Wait, so what was your Ridge OG take?
Baths are disgusting.
All right, disagree. Move on.
KK, what's your take?
I think that lefty in terms of arm, like not feet doesn't matter. Lefties shouldn't exist.
Why?
Okay, there's two. Actually, I'll do kind of a double take.
Sure.
Either they shouldn't exist or it should be at least 50-50.
You're saying they should whoa.
Like it should be at least they don't exist, or like they're enough percentage where there's like enough equipment for lefties where it's like the norm. I'm tired of this like bullshit of like having one lefty in the classroom and they like complain about writing or some bullshit on the righty desk, you know?
I bet they complain about that a lot at UT, Zoom University.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just saying why shouldn't lefties exist? Just because you're tired of them complaining?
It's inconvenient for society.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
in what way?
In what way?
Yeah.
I like lefty golf clubs. Golf club companies had to make golf clubs for lefties. And
sounds like a good way for them to make more money.
Partner and he's a lefty, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm a righty, and I don't have clubs. I can't borrow yours because you're a goddamn lefty." And then,
but you just said arms. That having a lefty golf swing has nothing to do with whether you're right-handed or lefty.
True.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, but you're still using your arms to like swing. Like,
what about lefty? What about lefty
upper
baseball players? That gives you an actual advantage in the game to be a lefty.
Yeah, exactly. Cheating.
Right. But are you saying that if you're because you said it could be 50-50, so you're saying if you're a lefty baseball player, you should at least be able to switch hit?
No, you should be forced before the age of 5 to do everything righty.
Oh, that's how you're proposing to fix this?
Yeah, like they did back in the good old days.
Oh, so you're just
also,
raising
gloves.
You're raising like 20% of the population to feel like they're inferior for most of their lives.
Well, they wouldn't have to know. They're just like, why is my handwriting bad? They don't think, I probably was a lefty, you know?
So what about, this sounds like a young adult novel. What about the first kid who starts writing with their left hand just because they're like, ooh, I gotta try something different.
It's like The Giver, but with left-handed
Yeah.
writing.
Oh, that's what you want to do? You want to kill them? Yeah, I could definitely see you as like a tyrannical leader in a young adult novel. You're every President Snow.
Unless you want some fucking lefties running around rampant, starting a fucking revolution.
If you just clipped that, it sounds like you're talking about something completely different. In this day and age.
Yeah, clip that chat.
Clip that.
Let's just go through lefty things. So lefty baseball gloves, lefty golf clubs, lefty desks.
Yeah. All probably things that turn a profit for the company that is creating them.
Why would they turn a profit?
Because there's a demand.
More.
There's a demand. They're filling a demand.
Yeah, but like
think about the first company to start producing lefty golf clubs.
Is so I feel like questionable. Plus the design for like,
how do you figure?
How do you think it's questionable?
It's quite also they have to now make gloves that if you're a fucking switch pitcher, they have to make gloves for both hands, like fucking bullshit, right?
A switch pitcher?
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
I've never seen a switch pitcher.
You've never seen
ever.
That? Go look up switch pitcher versus switch batter right now. That's why they made the rule where once the batter steps in the box, he can't, or once the pitcher has to decide, I think.
No, it's the batter. It's the batter. Once the batter steps into the box, they can't switch halfway through the at-bat.
That'd be insane.
Well, you can't call it time. Oh, okay, gotcha.
A switch pitcher?
I think I know what you're talking about, Corey, actually. But that's so unbelievably uncommon, a switch pitcher.
The point is, how is that profitable?
I don't know. It's like
such a guy.
It's such a small. It's such a
exactly. That's the point. It's such a small.
Switch pitchers are switch pitchers are a small.
Not
group.
switch handlers. Switch handlers.
Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. More not. Just you.
We need
most
more.
know how to throw a lefty backhand.
And golf clubs.
What?
Glove desks and golf clubs.
Those are the only three.
The big three for lefties.
Big three. Yeah. Again, all things that probably turn companies a profit.
Paper. Literally.
Why would they? Paper. I don't understand why would they turn more profit with having to worry about a different population. That would if all the population was the same, they would make more profit because they only need to worry about one production process and one design.
Well, I'm saying right now they turn a profit off lefty stuff because if they didn't sell the lefty stuff, then they lose like 15% of the market.
Well, yeah, but they wouldn't have to produce. Well, I guess I get what you're saying, but if everybody was righty, they would make more profit than righty.
Here's a good point. Big literature has us writing left to right. Lefties, every time they write, they smear their paper.
You know?
Yeah, they smear their hand.
That's make them be righty.
That's big literature for you.
Have a specific way to write from right to left. They're gonna write fucking backwards.
I feel like we should try that for a day. Lefties just
writing backwards.
Yeah.
No, you write, so you have to think of a whole sentence.
Yeah.
And then you write,
you really have to think things through.
Also, if you're a race car driver and you're driving stick, you're a lefty, you can't handle that stick as well as you can as a righty, you know?
I feel like it's probably pretty easy.
I don't know.
I feel like they've been driving their whole lives.
Yeah.
They got used to it.
It's like a basketball player dribbling with their left
driving
hand.
At the age of 5, Resma?
Mentally, they were 22 when they were 5, so I'm not worried about that.
Right.
Also, they have to make like lefty mice or mouses and shit.
What do you mean?
Dumbasses. They make lefty.
I thought you were talking about
mouse.
I thought you were talking about the animal.
Oh yeah, you're right. No. You're right.
And it's like mice. You're saying that you'll just get used to it and just use a righty mouse, but a lot of like if you're a lefty pro and you have better coordination with your left hand, you gotta get a lefty mouse.
So I agree with this sub-take that lefties have it worse, but I disagree with your take that we should just neglect them from society.
There would
be like a grace period. Like starting now, every baby that's born will be thus forced to be righty without their knowledge, obviously. Like, back in the
Right.
days when, like, if you see someone arriving to your left hand, you would slap them with a ruler.
Right. So
Like
you want
that.
to go? You want to go back to the good time, the good old days?
But it'd be better. We would start younger so that they would even develop a lefty ability.
Well, what's the science behind being left-handed? Isn't it like literally your brain?
Is it genetically
Yeah.
disposition?
30
Yeah.
years from now,
Disposed?
I'm sure we'll be able to alter the brain to everyone be a righty.
If you designing your child, is this another take by Corey?
Ooh. Tune in next
6'7",
time.
built like Kevin De Bruyne.
Like build a bear.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
add that to my list, actually.
Do you guys see the like above ground womb that they made? That like you can literally put your baby in like a see-through womb in like your living room and just watch it
What
as it
the
grows.
fuck?
It's
That's
bizarre.
insane.
As it grows.
Yeah, but people were like,
like a
well,
chia pet.
what if the power goes out? Right.
Oh my god. You'd have to have like a generator towards the
You
power.
have to have a generator. Otherwise your baby is on death's door.
Imagine having a
Wait,
generator
I'm
in your home
confused.
now.
You put them in a
Like-
glass room.
No, not a room. A womb.
A womb.
Womb. What are you confused about? It's shaped like a womb. And it's like glass. And you
Like
can
a
see
test
into
tube
it.
baby?
More or less.
Pretty much,
Oh,
right?
oh.
But the incubation happens in your house.
But what are you marinating the
On
baby
display.
in? What are you
You marinate
marinating
the baby in barbecue sauce. And
It
Tito's
comes out
handmade vodka.
flavored.
Yeah.
That's what they do for abortions, actually, so that the cannibals can exist in society.
Wait, what?
Me and Resma's faces both are really scrunched up when you said that.
Oh my God.
So, like, there's still a little. Whenever you get the old abortion,
Yeah. Ye old
they don't want to
abortion.
waste that meat, so they actually inject the woman with marinades. And
Is this
then-
real or are you pulling this out of your ass?
Yeah, this is real.
This is obviously not.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what our founding fathers were up to.
Right? You think this
I'm not on board with whatever they have to say.
Yeah, this never had anything to do with the founding fathers.
Roe during the trial of Roe v. Wade actually, so whichever one that was pro or anti-abortion, pro.
I think that was Roe.
Okay, so Roe for
Could be
the
wrong.
compromise. Roe's like, okay, you guys can have abortions, but you have to marinate them whenever you get it.
So that we can feed it to the cannibals.
Well, it doesn't have to be cannibals. Just like don't waste it. Like you put it like in a seasoning, maybe something like that.
The fetus, the placebo, or not the placebo, the placenta.
Yeah, use a seasoning.
No.
No.
I
Nah,
feel like
I'm
you guys are
anti.
just closed-minded.
Yeah, to that.
I would willingly eat a placenta.
Yeah, that's like
that?
that's like a really gross thing that people do. I feel like.
Do they do
not
that? Is
really.
that a thing?
Yeah, some people eat placenta,
Jesus Christ.
but after the baby's born.
Is it like a tradition? Like for some sort
No.
of culture or no?
No, it's like apparently it's like therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I don't know. I think the Kardashians did it.
I hope they win the battles that they don't tell us about.
So agree, disagree.
Me too.
On the fence, thoughts.
On the what? On the no, disagree. I think lefties
What?
are fine. I think we
Also, right
Yeah.
field, or the right fielder wouldn't be, or no, it would be the left fielder. Left field would still be OP. Wait, was it?
What are you talking?
Baseball would be a
baseball?
solved game if there weren't lefty batters.
Incorrect. People would just learn how to hit opposite fields.
True.
Like plenty of people
They-
hit opposite fields.
Well, yeah, but it would still be a solved game.
How do you figure?
So there's no lefties anymore.
Right.
So you only have to worry about right-handed hitters.
Right.
And there's obviously
But they
going to be
can-
a
That's like
percentage
1%
of-
of baseball. It's like 1%.
what's 1%?
Like pitcher versus hitter handedness matchups.
What?
Have I confused you?
He looks so lost.
You're saying that baseball would be a solved game because you don't have to worry about lefties anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying it would not be a solved game because you've solved like a very small problem that teams have.
My eyes.
Stop rubbing your eyes.
I disagree
You've
with
been
Corey's
rubbing
take.
it so much. I also disagree with Corey's
There
take.
wouldn't be a need for any lefty stats. Phil Mickelson, obsolete.
Mickelson gains no advantage from being left-handed. He would be fine if he was righty.
He gains advantage from the backward shot, though.
That's true. I wonder if you could
So
do that
good
as a
at it.
righty.
God, no shot.
No
I
shot.
feel like people. Oh, secondary hot take.
Okay.
All
This
golfers
is your
should
last
have
one.
one left-handed club in their bag just in case, like it's on the edge of water and you have to hit lefty.
How do you know they don't?
You ever
Well,
been in their bag? You ever been in your
'Cause
bag?
I saw a
before?
woman on like Sports Center get in the water and try to hit it,
Mm.
and then she hit it into the water.
Okay.
If she had a left-handed club, then
Be over.
or
Then it would probably be
thoughts on
bad because
everyone
she's not
being
left-handed.
ambidextrous.
Everyone should be ambidextrous. That makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
But we live in a righty society right now. It'd be hard to change.
It wouldn't be that hard to change. Also,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't have to
You're
change
right,
because
it
everyone
would.
would be ambidextrous. Everyone would be fine.
That'd make for some more interesting sports, I feel like.
More
If
interesting.
everybody could
metas.
just shoot left and right.
I agree.
The
Yeah.
ambidextrous meta.
Yeah.
Just everybody learns to do
Yo.
everything left and
It'd be
right.
crazy.
All right. Well, yeah, I
Right,
disagree with
left
Corey's
brain
take.
merges. You
Yeah, I
agree?
disagree. I
No,
disagree.
I disagree.
Oh, you
I disagree.
also agree?
All right. Hottest take time.
But what's your reasoning?
What's my reasoning? I think lefties deserve a place in society. And I think we should increase accessibility as opposed to decreasing and
No, it's
teaching
not
them that they're
decreasing the
wrong from a young
accessibility. It's
age.
decreasing the number of lefties.
Right.
too.
By
I'm not a
decreasing
fan of-
accessibility.
No,
Not a
no,
fan of
that's what I'm
genocide.
saying. You're saying the wrong way.
You're saying that you should force, like you're saying this person can't walk. Let me put them in a place with no wheelchairs.
All babies, once they're born, tell them like to be righty, and they won't question it.
Right, but it's a brain thing, Corey. It's not like I've always used my right
then
hand.
fucking
So
kill the ones that like question
So
you.
that's where the
Disagree with the
disagreement comes in, right?
It's like the giver. I'm not. Yeah, I disagree
Okay, yeah.
for sure.
So let's do hottest take. We'll restate our takes, starting with Corey, then me, then Resma.
I think that lefties should live in harmony with society.
Okay. That's
Just
you
kidding.
changed
I
your
think they're a
tune.
menace and they're a inconvenience to society, and they ought to not exist.
Right. My take is you have so many ought takes.
So
My
many
take
what?
is that ought. This ought
to do
to
this.
happen. This
Well, yeah, that's what
ought
a take
to
is.
exist.
It ought to be like that, but it isn't.
Okay. My take is that baths are disgusting.
So people not ought to take baths.
Okay.
Ought,
And-
yes.
And my
Exactly.
take is people ought to marinate more things.
I don't care
Ooh.
what people do. I'm just saying that it's disgusting. I don't think that they should do it less. I just,
Cameron
I
believes that they should still have a place in society.
Yes.
After
I think
they
murder
do
is bad,
it.
and I also think people ought not murder.
right, but that's different. The stakes are different, right?
But in parallel structure,
Parallel structure, but way higher. That's like saying X plus 9,000 is parallel to Y equals X.
I guess this is why we
I
call it
lost
high
you once
stakes.
you said X.
He didn't need to hear that right
Not an idiot.
now.
Okay,
Resma?
we'll vote.
Oh, no, man. You already.
yeah.
We'll vote. Starting with Resma, then me, then did you just change my name to Hater? Or is that been a thing for a while?
That was like whenever you started hating on lefties.
Like,
All right.
all
That's
right.
the reason I thought of the take.
Does everyone know who they're voting for?
Duh.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone change your name to the person that you're voting for.
No, so we have they
Wrong.
can't see it on the video, so we have to say it out loud.
Fuck, then shit.
Batch.
Okay.
That's who I'm voting for. The batch.
in
Corey.
3, 2, 1,
Corey.
Damn.
Corey. Okay, Corey wins.
Corey
Hottest
won that one
take.
by a landslide.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
that's one of those hot but bad takes.
With a high stake too. Yeah, he's trying to kill every
Stakes are
lefty.
very high.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that high though, right?
Not pretty high.
You get
You're
get
basically
rid of
saying
them,
breed
no
a
one
section
complains.
breed a section of humanity out of society. Is what
Are
you're
you a righty?
Yeah,
Are you a
Yeah.
righty?
yeah,
Yeah.
Are you a righty?
yeah.
Then how does it affect you?
I'm just saying the stakes. It's not necessarily for me. The stakes are high for others. Okay, that's been Hot Takes, High Stakes. Follow
Fucking
us.
Libra.
Not a Libra. Follow us. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. And follow us on Spotify. And we'll see you next week.
Your name
This-
says Libra.
Yeah, my name says Libra. You're right. You got me there. Bye, everyone.
Plump Goops Podcast.